Well, from Nordic walking in England to bungee jumping in Aotearoa, our next guests are on an epic adventure.
Que tal se você chamasse a sua família?
50 viikon aikana 50.
Since October, health and fitness personalities Paul and Jackie Brown, along with their 9-year-old son Ben, have been traveling around the world promoting sports and healthy lifestyles.
Well, first of all, what is behind this whole challenge? What are you doing it for?
Well, Carl, it's pretty simple. Jackie and I have been in the health club industry all of our lives. You know, we love fitness, we love exercise, and we love sports. And over the last 30 or so years, we've seen a massive decline in activity levels in our kids. You've only got to look around and see how much time they spend playing on their computer screens, watching videos and the like. And there's a lack of balance there. Obesity has doubled in the last 10 years. It is going to double again in the next 7. And everywhere we go, we're going to visit schools and talk to kids and basically say, look, just find something, get some type of activity in your lives. We figured if we could prove to the world that we can find 50 different sports to do in 50 weeks, then surely every family out there can find at least one sport that they could do on a regular basis.
Sports in 50 weeks brings us to Dublin, Ireland. We're here to discover the exciting sport of hurling. This week we're training with the Round Towers Hurling Club because this is Hurling Week.
Time to actually get stuck in. Hurling was completely new territory for us. We'd never played it before and honestly didn't expect it to be this fast or this technical. Pat Lawless was our mentor, and you could feel his passion straight away. He didn't rush us. He took the time to show us the basics, how to hold the hurley properly, how to keep control of the Sliotar, and how to move without losing balance. We worked on lifting the ball, hand passing, and trying to strike it cleanly. It's quick, demanding, and you have to commit to every movement. But that challenge is exactly what pulls you in. And the more we played, the more curious I got about the equipment itself.
One of the things we've been surprised about is that the hurl, that's the stick used in hurling, doesn't have any standard weights or dimensions, and it's really up to the individual player how large or small, the square end or round end. It's quite a unique and individualised tool. Most other sports are very strict about the guidelines of dimensions, weight, composition. Not this sport. This is anything goes.
I think it's a very fast game. It's a very skillful game. There's just something about it. It's very, you can become very passionate about the whole thing. And they often say, like, you know, the clash of the hurleys, and two hurleys meet together. You know, the clash of the ash, what they call it. This is made from ash, and there's some guy just going up in the middle of 4 people for the catch, and coming down in a different area and striking all in the one movement. And it can be, it just kind of makes the hair stand on the back of your head, I suppose, you know. So.
Privilege of being there for the 2015 Allianz Hurling League Division 1 final. Before the game even started, you could feel something special building. Irish music playing around the stadium, kids running about with hurleys in their hands, playing together, laughing, and already cheering for their teams. There was a real sense of unity. Families, friends, generations all coming together around this sport. Moments like this show why hurling means so much here. It brings people together long before the first ball is thrown.
When did you start? What age?
I was about 8 years old.
And what got you into it?
What are there?
Mum, come on over here for a second, Mum. So you're the one driving him in the rain to training, getting him a new helmet every time his head grew out of the previous one?
Yes, that's correct, yeah.
So what did it do for you to have a child in sport?
Just makes me very proud to have a child in sport. It's great to see them all here today. Absolutely delighted.
What would you say to all the kids out there who aren't playing right now?
Come on along and play. It's the best game in the world, hurling.
It is a fantastic game. What does it do for you apart from the sporting benefits? What do you notice in your life?
It is your life, you know, like everyone, your social life, your education, your work, it all revolves around playing hurling, and it's for days like today, that's why we play. And
what's so good about hurling for me is that it is a community involved organisation. So it's all about representing your family, it's all about representing your partners, you know, it's all about pure power and I suppose aggression also when you're on the field. So it's a combination of everything that you could ever want really in a game.
It's most definitely the best field game in the world. I don't think anyone will ever argue with you on that.
Ladies, how are you all well today? What? I don't have an accent. You guys have an accent. I've been surrounded by people who talk really weird for a week. Say again? Oh, no. One thing I learned a long time ago is you never insult the locals by trying to mimic them, okay? Have you ever heard an American try to do an Australian accent? No. Yeah, me neither. And I want to just basically tell you a little story about what we're doing, a few lessons that we've learnt along the way, and maybe some of those lessons will inspire you or lead you in some of your choices in the future. I'm definitely not here to tell you what to do. I'm definitely not here to point my finger and say you should live a certain way. For the rest of your life, you choose how you take care of yourself. You get lots of people giving you their opinions and their advice and the latest research, and that's for you to process and digest and decide how you want to put it into practice. But at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you. And it's also going to be up to you to do the right thing by yourself. So you can't blame anybody else. You can't hold anyone else accountable for your health or your happiness or your wellness. It all comes down to your choices. So I'm not here to tell you what to do today, but I will share some stories and some lessons we've learned that we've applied. And I think those lessons have helped my wife, my son and I live a pretty good quality of life. And I think that some of those lessons might just, as I said, guide you along the way as well. Is that okay? Yeah. Cool. We've had the most incredibly enlightening journey meeting the most amazing people. And this week, it's been all about Gaelic football. We've already been training with some superstars. I'll tell you about them in a moment. And we're heading down to hurling this weekend. We tried hurling for the very first time last night. Have you guys played hurling? Yeah. We'd never seen it 24 hours ago. And last night we're out there with a hurl. You call it a hurl? Yeah. I didn't even know that the hurl was allowed to have metal around the end. I mean, I thought those clubs were banned years ago, but it's amazing. So that was absolutely enlightening. And then we got to meet... Oh, yeah, these are a buddy of ours. That's just our, you know. You want to learn how to play Gaelic football? You go and have a chat to Stevie boy. Actually, it's really cool because we went to the game on Sunday. He didn't know who I was at the time, and I'm wearing a media jacket. And of course, Stephen Cluxton doesn't talk to media. I mean, you probably know this. He absolutely does not do interviews ever, right? Swear to God. We went to the school the next day where he works. We did a talk like this to his students. At the end of this talk, we had a chat with him. We became great mates, and we did an interview right there, right then. We get to meet the most amazing people, and they support our goal. While they'll say no to all the other people, they'll say yes to us because this goal is so important. And the goal is very simple, to try to get the world off the couch. You know, you're growing up in an era where there are so many distractions, so many ways to entertain you that do not involve you standing up. You can be doing this, anywhere, anytime, but your body is doing nothing. And that's very, very dangerous. And that's why people like Stephen Cluxton go, yes, actually this time round, yes, I'm with you. And he took us out and he showed us how to play Gaelic football. Stayed back after training in the freezing cold and gave us a private lesson. Amazing. Okay, I think now it's time we get you up and moving just for a few minutes. Is that okay? Let's try some.
Tratemos algo.
Everyone stand up.
Todo arriba.
Your muscles love to stretch. Let's all have a stretch. Reach up nice and high. Everybody. Now just lean a little to the right. Lean a little bit the other way. Good. Reach forward, round off your shoulders. Keep going till you feel it. See, if you're stuck at a desk all day, you could get up and do this, and it would wake you up. Not just your body, but your brain. And down. Reach all the way up. Good. Now, just the right hand. Push it up. Change hands. One hand up, other hand up. Give yourselves a clap. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, really great. The girls all really enjoyed it. Great atmosphere, great fun. Totally recommend this to any other schools.
It's very interesting. We learned a lot.
Yeah, very informative. Just encourages you to like be more active.
And get outside, and there's so many sports.
Yeah, and it's not just like you don't have to go out and like do really intense training. You could do like 10 push-ups, or you could just go for a walk. It's just always big.
It's really motivating.
Yeah,
you kind of want to go home. You're like, let's go for a run.
And also it's very interesting about the taste buds because
we tried the Vegemite. It was
disgusting.
Brought it back to the basics. Made it very simple. Touched on diet, exercise. Decisions that you make along the way, and the kids enjoyed it. It was super. We'd love to have the gang back at a later stage.